So I was very recently presented with the challenge of Mark, again, which you all know means it's my opportunity to use fun and cool and unique monsters that I don't normally get to use. So the goal here was to beat 3 of the Ultimate Challenge gatekeepers by killing, I believe it was half of the monsters with Mark skills. So of course, I said, let's do it. And I got myself a Mark set up. I got to use Nefariodon, Gandalfrog, this Woperdoom, who came out pretty recently, I used, and I actually realized is pretty awesome. Like, if you guys don't know, basically, he's got that Mark curse, which what you do is you use it on a Mark monster, and then they're going to die. They're given a 200-second death sentence, and it doesn't matter if Woperdoom leaves the field, it's still going to go off. And so that's pretty good. The one thing I don't like about him is that he does have random clone rather than, just regular like blood clone next or whatever. So it is a little bit more difficult to control just because you can't always know. But like you see there, the death sentence went off and the original one wasn't even on the field, I don't think. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. But what I was saying is it's just harder to control because you still need people to be marked, and you just have to capitalize on them being marked and then use the death sentence, but then you have to have somebody else get marked, which is why he has mark, but I don't know, it's a little more difficult to control than other things. But there, we're just about to get this final kill on this Dracagon, or Dragicon, I guess. Dragicon. Okay, he's a new super epic as well that came out. I actually hatched him recently. He came out with Sage Shroom, I think is his name, who's also in this next battle. But yes, I did not get Sage Shroom, did get the new super epic though. This was the next level of gatekeeper. Sage Shroom, obviously. For each of these, I used a specific setup, just made a team specifically for it so that I could make sure to get the most control possible. I threw in a Jacqueline there just to make sure that I had a little bit of extra control when trying to kill through these people. So we're just going through, marking everybody for a big mark trigger. I go for it there, get 4 kills, nice and quick and easy. And this actually had a mark team. So it made things a little bit easier, but also a little bit harder because obviously now his monsters are marked, so I don't really have to worry about marking them on my own. But monsters like Exocross and Maradrake are very strong when they're boosted. So I had a little bit of trouble trying to kind of get through this. It took some maneuvering, but we made it work. Also, these shiny Torrentides, pretty new as well. I used them for nothing except this challenge, and I honestly don't know if I would use them anywhere else, just because I think, we all know that regular Torrentide, like in PvE, the camouflage and poison immunity just makes him so strong just because of the way AI handles things. But the regular Torrentide, or I guess shiny Torrentide without camouflage, just gets a lot more difficult to win with. So I would say he's a very cool monster. Probably will not be using him for very many things outside of this. Here I found this super cool combo of using the mark from Woperdoom, then using Maradrake to stun them, and then putting on the death sentence so that you basically are guaranteed for it to go off. Because one of the things with this challenge is you have to kill monsters with mark skills, but things like Cornered Snipe don't necessarily do enough damage to monsters when they're this boosted. So Woperdoom actually really comes in handy in stuff like this, which is awesome. I always love new monsters that come in and actually have the opportunity to be used. It's always super cool. Iridescizarch actually gave me a couple issues when I was trying to do this. This took me a couple tries just because he's so defensive, he's so hard to kill, and he has slash all, which pretty much just kills everything, and there's nothing you can do about that. The thing with Ultimate Challenge is when the boosted monsters just use AoE attacks, you're basically done for. I've been having a lot of trouble dealing with Timberlord just because it's a 50-second AoE that no matter what you do is just going to one-shot. See there, lost my Atrasis. I was getting pretty scared here. But I was able to clean up, of course, with Onco Dragon and Tenebris, as you do. There, one more Mark curse on Donrilla. Guardian Execute takes out the Iridescent Arc. Forgot about his revenge, actually, with stuns and puts people to sleep. But even though Leo guys killed the Woperdoom, well, never mind. I was going to say the death sentence was still going to go off for Donrilla, but, you know, Donrilla died. But things are cleaning up now. Just got to make sure either this death sentence goes off, or he kills Anka Dragon. And Leogeist was actually like doing things correctly by going for the Tenebri. I made that same joke in an old video, but you know, he killed them first so that Anka Dragon wouldn't get another, you know, Eternal Revenge. But here, finally, at the last Gatekeeper, this one was super fun because I wanted to try and kill everybody with Mark. So I wanted to use a very specific team that was built like exactly for this battle. So I did it a couple times just to get a feel of what the monsters were, and then got to work making the team. So the way I had this planned out is I stunned everybody, or at least I got rid of the people that couldn't be stunned first, then started stunning everybody, got everybody marked, and then I actually got rid of, the Shark Rex so that I could have a Trahesis on the field, because I wanted to pull off 2 mark triggers. So I get the one there, everybody gets stunned because of XYZ, and I also knew he had a Soba King, so I knew I had to have XYZ there to absorb the stun. I Swift Cannibalize Nefariodon, and then Necromancy him to get another one, while Gandalfrog is here marking everybody, and Glorionyx is just, you know, vibing, doing what he does best, stunning everybody. And do I go for the Cannibalize? I do. Nefariodon just barely doesn't get the turn. Oh, wait, no, I was looking at the wrong. Yeah, Nefariodon gets the turn in front of Soba King. And we get another mark trigger off there. Necromancy, just, you know, because we're doing cleanup duty here. And, you know, I've got plenty of mark monsters left. It's just about settled for this battle. I set the mark curse on Jackascorp. And like I said, I was talking about this combo where you could do the cornered stun and the mark curse, but they're both stun immune. So I just had to do a bunch of cornered snipes. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some newer strategies in Ultimate Challenge. I've been playing around this season. I think I'm like 60th right now. Just finishing up the event. But, you know, it's fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Woperdoom's pretty cool. And I will see you guys in the next one.